mentioned this
Why do you not have pilk?
Because I don't carry pilk in this house. I've got no Pepsi for starters.
Is that why they asked us to hand over our weapons at the gate?
Nothing gets
Not even an orange pilk?
I don't have Fanta, but I would be more likely to have a Fanta than a Pepsi at any given time.
Or a 7 ilk?
I do have 7 Up, but I don't think I'm gonna put it in.
Make 7 ilk.
I'm not gonna make silk.
Why not?
Because it sounds not tasty.
What?
How do you know?
Because I don't believe.
Let me ask you this. Can you make a Coke float as opposed to a root beer float?
Yeah.
Vanilla ice cream is mostly milk with just sugar. And I know a lot of people don't like Coke. They will make a Coke float with Pepsi. That is technically, if you let the ice cream melt to any degree, you are now drinking pilk.
Okay, but there's a difference. Ice cream is a lot sweeter than milk.
So you just add some sugar.
I am not putting sugar and milk into my fucking Pepsi.
It'd be the same thing. It would be the same thing as ice cream. It would be the exact same thing.
You know what? I will give you this. The key components, yes, they would be the same, but it wouldn't taste right.
I think it would.
You do?
I think it would taste very similar to if you put regular ass vanilla ice cream in it.
Maybe.
That just melted over time.
You might be right. Maybe. Oh crap! Oh my god. Why did the floor just open up?
Crack open a nice root bilk.
I don't want... can I have a root beer float instead?
Come on, Fee.
No.
No
Only
cheating.
root bilk.
You're going with them and that's that.
Oh god.
What's the point in having an icebreaker if you don't
No.
Lame.
Wow. That teacher's metal. She just cut the line on that bitch so she had to fall in the hole.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what just happened?
You fell down a hole.
The floor gave out from under us.
I can't believe I fell for such an obvious trap.
Does this mean there's a series of catacombs beneath the school grounds then?
It means that these are the secret catacombs that lead to the pilk.
What is that?
I don't know what's happening. I click on your live stream and it says that I'm waiting on you.
It did that to me once with you too, but I definitely am on air. Okay. Make sure that my audio settings aren't going. Okay.
I thought my heart was going to jump out of my Hey, Reen, are you okay?
What is that position?
Hands where she can see them.
Hands where she can see him.
Oh yeah, that bit.
Easy now. Hands where she can see him.
Not on any bullshit claims.
Right? Like no.
Wow, how advanced was this game, Kayla, to pull this shit like back then?
Hands where
that's
she
so
can see
relevant
him.
now.
It really is though. Hands where she can see him.
Well, this
is a bit awkward.
Don't speak!
Blonde-haired girl. They haven't said her name yet?
No, I mean, I know what her name is.
Sorry about
But, like, the thing is like, and that's the thing, because, like, there have been several times where, like, they even referred to Rain as his name, like, in the part before this, but he was black-haired boy until literally, like, 30 seconds of playtime ago, or something like that. Like, I don't...
Wow, so yeah, you are like in section 2 of the very first chapter.
I'm in the prologue.
I know.
Yeah. Why? He didn't do anything. You fell on him.
It's just not your day, is it?
Hands where she could see him. He was so careful and it didn't matter.
Now that I'm
Yeah.
at the bottom,
Yeah.
things can only improve.
That's stupid.
I'm not surprised.
Ah.
What is this place anyway?
Our
I
tomb.
was wondering the same thing. We should check out those tables. Huh?
Is this?
Is this
It's coming from the devices we
a
received from
phone?
the Academy Guidebook.
Seems to be some sort of portable ornament.
Right you are. These hand-tooled devices are a special kind of battle ornament.
Is that Miss Valentine?
So
Yeah.
these devices have built-in communications functionality then?
Wait, don't tell me these things are...
New model battle ornaments made through a partnership between the Epstein Foundation and Reinford Company. Newly made 5th generation battle ornaments, in fact. They're called Arcus units.
Arcus units?
So these are battle ordnance. That means they'll allow us to use arts, right?
Sure will. Just set a quartz into one of its slots and you can use arts all the live long day. Which is why I prepared enough quartz for each and every one of you.
Huh?
The weapons
Okay,
you
she
brought
said
are
we
all
ask
new.
that
Each
you
package
when I
needs
asked about
one little
immigration,
box
and I
made
really
for
thought for a second she said we ask the Jews. I'm like, whoa, is there separation?
Ow, I shouldn't. Ouch, I had to take a drink of water.
I was
Ow.
like, yo, that
I
was
was
actually really fucked up. But
I was not expecting you to say anything about fucking Jews while I was drinking.
I didn't expect
Ow.
to either.
Well, how about, you know those Jews? Whoa, wait, what? Listen,
Well,
lady.
it's like we can't find anyone, so I'm asking about immigration to see if these people have migrated somewhere else. And she said, we ask that you, but she was, we ask the Jews.
We asked
Where are you
the
going with this?
Jews.
Very jaunty. I don't like where this is going.
I'm like, no. Hold the phone.
We ask the Council of the Jew Wizards.
For mercy? The mighty council. They only convene once every mid-quarter. I don't know.
See, like, this AI is, what are they called again? What are they, the Asari? Is that the owners, right? Or, not,
The
shit.
blue ladies, they are the
Yeah.
Asari. Yeah.
Yeah. See, the AI is an Asari. Like,
Yeah.
the hologram is a model of an Asari. And, like,
Yeah.
I would normally complain, because it's like, well, not every alien knows what they look like, but when it's a whole race of females that look pretty goddamn identical,
Oh yeah.
then it makes sense for like the Galactic Council to recognize that they should be representatives on a more universal basis, like AI holograms and shit like that, because they technically got a whole racial Nurse Joy thing going on. Like, they should
Yeah.
be the specific sex, or not specific sex. Like, I meant sex as in SECT, like sections, but for the specific sex of like government positions and stuff like that, that
Yeah.
they should always represent no matter what galaxy, because like at least then you go to your local Asari for this, you know.
Yeah, and like I think like they kind of talk about something similar to that, 'cause I know in one of the other Mass Effect games, I even asked like why the AI in the Citadel or whatever was an Asari, and it came back with a response about something about how like most races are at ease with them and find them like pleasing to talk to. So like it was for like a comfort level kind of a thing.
Hey, bitch, you could talk and play. What are you
Oh,
doing?
sorry.
Find yours and
You can talk and play. I mean, you're not wrong.
I suppose it can't hurt to try.
Let's fucking try it then. Mao.
What is this woman
Mao.
thinking?
Hello, child. His name is Eustace.
Let's see. Mine is.
Oh, I see mine over there. Let me just go grab it, okay?
So this Elliot guy here is the voice you were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hearing it though. His voice sounds so much like smaller and pubescent.
Well, this is a while ago. This was before even his role as McCree and stuff. This was like when he was in his, I want to say, younger than us. You know, that's when he was like 22 to 24-ish, I want to say.
Okay. Obtained force.
What's this?
that's called a master quart. If you set that into the large slot in the center of your Arcus, go on.
Movements, general Arcus.
But yeah, on a Persona and Fire Emblem level, I knew you'd appreciate this game and how it works.
Okay.
And the game's only truly enjoyable.
Okay. That's nice. I do like that.
Criticism on 4. I don't know what it's about. And haven't checked it out, so.
What in the world?
What in the
That
world?
means that you've successfully synchronized with your Arcus.
Well, I hope, but maybe it's just people like being, you know, what's what I'm looking for.
I don't put too much stock into it because a lot of Japanese titles, the more their series has, like if they get up to like number 4, number 5, number 6,
Anyway, since you
they have a solid enough foothold that's when they start releasing in
when you step through that door, you'll be in an
sorry.
undiscovered area.
That's when they start releasing in the US.
Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
And so people usually play the later versions instead of starting from 1, and they have no idea what's going on and no appreciation since the beginning, so
Yeah.
it starts getting negative reviews just because of that.
That's because people are dumb.
There are monsters
You have to be
wandering
careful
around
about
those
jumping into a series mid fucking thing, you know?
With all that said, let's commence our
If you have no idea what's going on and you just bought it because you were like, ooh, it looks cool, and then you played it and you go, I don't get it. That's
Yeah.
your fault.
Right? Right? Kind of like with half of the people with Elden Ring being like, it's too hard. Motherfuckers, you all had plenty of warning and have known about Dark Souls games for years. Like, I don't know why you expected anything different.
And he even made it easier for you fucks.
He did. Like, the start is a lot more forgiving. It definitely gets back to the point where it whoops your ass, like,
you guys
left
are
and
lucky
right,
you could
but...
jump.
Right, you have it so much easier. You've got
You guys
a
are lucky
horse.
you have a mount.
You've got a horse. You can summon ghosts.
You guys are lucky you have a counter-attack.
You can only get invaded when you're actually in like a co-op session. Like, man, you've got it pretty cushy.
And just where do you think you're going?
Up your butt.
Wander off on your own without saying anything?
Yes. See,
I
Jasper
have no
agrees.
interest in becoming friends with anyone here, and I'm surprised that you, of all people, give a damn what I do. Unless you've suddenly decided you do want to keep company with one of those stuck-up hedonists after all.
You're just mad that your words keep getting thrown back into your face because you spoke with absolutely no filter and were a dick.
Still, if you're afraid of the monsters,
I mean, what?
suppose I could accompany
I'm
you
sorry, did
after
that
all.
woman whisper
I'd
Krogan
believe
trash
it would
under her
be lucky
breath?
if I didn't have
Yes,
to
yes she did. Murker.
That was
I
just
mean-
mean.
Right? I mean, I understand that the Krogans are, you know, a bit gruff and rough around the edges, but I actually kind of like them as far as species go. They're pretty straightforward.
They're not bad. It's literally just the male half of their species has given them a bad name.
Yeah. Right? And then on top of that, like, the Solarians fucking, you know, basically almost completely obliterated their whole fucking race.
That's because Solarians are smart as fuck.
They are, and they're also, they're too
And
smart,
they're all
though.
infiltrators and sneaks.
They are. They get...
Half of their population is covert operations and the other half is scientists.
And
Yep.
God bless
Like, that's
me,
it. That's
I
all
change
that
my
there
sacred
is.
duty to protect powerless commoners such as yourself.
What the hell?
The SS
But, like-
sneaking in science.
But yo, like, Rex
Sneaky
was my
science.
boy. Like, every Krogan in
Nah.
all of the games, I've typically had them come with me because, like,
That's how you're
I've always just enjoyed them, like, being around. Like, their comments are, at the very least, interesting or funny.
I've enjoyed them as a bulky force, an immovable object, the kind of bodyguard material.
Oh, yeah.
capable of taking care of myself without
Great for
some
taking a hit.
outdated classes still
You know-
dragging me down.
Rex and Garrus were the boys.
What should we do?
We should probably follow their dumbasses.
I believe it would be prudent to remain in small groups, however. Would the two of you have any objections to accompanying me?
No, that's fine. It would be a huge help, actually.
And you're welcome to join us as...
She's gone.
Well.
See if he...
I suppose that's a no. Perhaps we'll run into her along the way, and she can join us then. So, shall we be off? I'm certain you gentlemen will be fine, but do take care.
Okay.
I mean, I don't get to choose my people?
If you'll excuse us, please.
Ow. He didn't do anything, you dumb blonde slut! Oh my god, you fell on him, and then he
Oh
kept...
no, she's super unlikable, and she forces her way into being the main second character.
Yeah, like, I see that, like, she's the biggest person on the fucking title thing other than him, and I'm like, okay, so is she supposed to be main girl? Because so far, I'm not impressed.
No, not at all.
Like, she's not waifu material.
She's not waifu material until near the end of the second game. I'm gonna be real with you.
Such a hot first impression.
Alright, well, cool, fuck her. I'm interested in the other ladies anyways.
Good.
Can't say that again. Anyway, should the three of us stick together too?
Sounds good to me. I'd get pretty anxious wandering around a place like this alone.
You know, I believe that.
Sure. I'd be happy.
Tall boy. Can I get your name, man? Instead of just tall boy.
You know what? I'm getting really unimmersed in this story, knowing that these people, like, oh, we've been stranded for a while. How long have we been stranded? 14 months. Little over a year. You're giving me the kind of reaction and response like you've been here for minimum 10 to 15 years.
Yeah.
dealing with a bunch of bullshit. Okay, this is.
Well, aren't you in like a different part of the galaxy now, where like there is no big giant force or community to fall back on?
To me, that's not the problem so much as, like, this takes place after the events of all the other games, where there was already a Galactic Council. There's already an advanced enough situation where, even if we run into someone with slightly more advanced technology, we should have the capability to respond in a way to at least survive better. These people are talking like it's been 14 months and they're all ready to kill themselves.
Well,
Is the Galactic Council not prepared? Their nomadic expedition force for the possibility that we run into someone a little teensy bit smarter, encounter some resistance, and trained us on the ability to just survive with what we got? These people are only 14 months in, and they're about to fucking self-destruct.
yeah, that's fair. You know, you send all of these people out into the great unknown to like explore more of the universe and stuff. They should be able to manage.
Well, they
you
should
know,
be the tiniest bit more formidable. They should be able to last at least fucking 5 to 6 years. Then
Yeah.
I'd forgive, like, if people were walking around with wounds and dirtied equipment and eye patches and stuff. At least that would make sense.
somebody
But
underestimated.
you guys are still living in a pristine facility. You just haven't been able to expand. But you're complaining like this is it. Like, this is everything. Everything has gone wrong. We've been suffering for so long. It's been 14 months.
Right? Like, are you literally sitting in dirt right now? No? Shut the fuck up.
Both, actually. It's an orbital staff.
Orbital staff.
Recent. This one's still a prototype. Back during enrollment, they told me I had some aptitude for it, so...
Interesting. I've never
Can't say I have either.
They're still in development, apparently, so they're... But that said, I'm...
Oh, my sword?
It's a sword. Yeah, I could see that. I agree. Like, they are kind of, if I remember
14
correctly.
months breaking my immersion on a fucking super advanced sci-fi, not game, series. And everything that everyone has ever gone through and all of this shit, these people couldn't last a little bit more than 14 months. Like, they're on 14 months now and they're about to lose the fight. That's it. That's how,
yeah, like
that's all of that advancement throughout all of the other games means.
They chose the wrong people for the job.
It's an Eastern style of saber called a tachi. Any way you slice it,
Tachi.
Wow, that's one beautiful blade.
The craftsmanship looks exceptional.
They're renowned for the layering of their steel and the sharpness of their edge. Truth be told, though, I'm still a little hesitant to be swinging around something this dangerous.
Seriously? If that's what hesitant looks like, I'll bet confidence will make you unstoppable.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough. Speaking of
Oh,
which,
are we all having a bro
I've been
moment and
standing around long
bonding?
enough.
Fuck yeah.
I think I can manage that. You saw it yourselves. Trouble has a way of dropping in on me. Let's take it slow and steady, though.
Just
We
like
need
a
to adapt to each
Mario,
other's
bro.
fighting styles so we can gel as a team.
Got it.
Mario. Elliot has joined the party. Gaius has joined the party. You can change the character. Oh, really? You can press the X button to attack enemies on the field and attack from the front cuts.
This is my favorite race, the Turians.
Yeah, I like the Turians too. They make for good allies, they make for good villains, just overall, solid. Okay. Go. Oh, I can position them like that. Okay. Very cool.
Oh yeah, you could position them around the battlefield.
Yeah.
But that's where Emma comes in handy later.
Excellent.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Yikes! A monster?
A monster?
Huh. Never seen this guy before.
It looks like a flying feline. Careful, everyone.
No, I want to hit you from behind to get the thing. Nope, whatever.
Let's get him.
Single advantage, damn. Alright, come out and take the turn. So that's what these things were popping up earlier.
Here we go.
I'd like to point out that it seems a little silly that it's now teaching me how to attack and stuff after already having me like kind of dual fight.
It's Japanese combat for you. Usually that happens a lot in Japanese Western ports, mainly because they never typically explain what you're supposed to do, because a lot of Japanese games obviously follow themes that work. That's why there's so many of like games under this category, so many games in this category. They all follow a certain rhythm, and so they usually have a certain audience that knows the general basics of how a game like this works.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
And then the only things that it has to tell you about are just like its unique take on it, or how it handles it, blah 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 blah. But there never actually is in the original Japanese game a
Double
tutorial at the beginning, so they have to add it in later.
Fair enough. Okay. But that does make sense. Can I use any of my... I can't. Okay, so...
There. It's my turn.
I... Hiya! Oh, he's not dead? Okay, he is dead. Yeah. I kind of like how we're able to get moved or pushed around the battlefield and stuff.
Here we go.
Hiya!
Alright, let's keep going.
We did it.
Please tell me there aren't more of those things lurking around here.
I hate
Of course
to tell
there.
Anyway, let's just stay alert.
You can now view the active voice records. List the last 50 active voice lines heard. Oh, that's handy. Fighting its... How do I pull up the map again? I know I did it before. Okay, that's how. Turbo mode! Meow. But I want to go down the stairs first. God damn it.
There seems to be a treasure chest here.
There are several varieties of quartz. Aqua bleed, firebolt. Okay.
Here we go.
Ow. What? You have another 20 minutes until dinner time, baby. It's another monster.
My turn.
It's my turn. Go!
Bring it on.
This shows how effective each element will be. So water art. Okay, so the higher the number, the more weak it is to it. Got it.
My turn.
My turn. Keep it up, everyone.
Firebolt.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate. Take this.
Yeah, it smacked me.
Here we go. Arcus, activate. Huh.
All right.
My turn.
He's dead, Jim.
Did it.
What? What? You have something to say? Hmm? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to lose my sense of direction down here.
Ow!
Yeah,
Careful.
gotta make sure we're not going in circles.
It's a bug.
Bug.
Bug. An insectoid monster.
It's my turn. Enemy sighted. Take him.
Oh my god, there's so many. How likely an enemy is this listed to die?
Go. There.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, he's surrounded Dante.
Give it up, everyone!
All right. Go. There.
Bark, bark,
Fork.
bark, bark. How much louder?
Haha, you missed. Counter. These guys are super weak to fire, huh?
What are
Leave it to me.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because most of the race was wiped out pretty much no matter what you do. What were the name of Purple Bitch's race again?
Shit. What was her name? It was it Talia?
Yeah.
The
ones that created the GIF.
Yeah. Oh, Tali. Her name was Tali. She was a Quarian.
Quarian.
Yeah.
That's how I always related it, because they were purple and Starfire was purple and Starfire's real name is Coriander.
Oh, yeah.
And Dick calls her Cori.
Yeah,
Quarian.
yeah, he does. Quarians. Okay, so I'm gonna have you do... Stop it!
Go.
Ow. That was just fucking rude.
My turn.
So, do you like the combat?
I do, actually.
Leave it to me.
Oh, he can't reach him with an attack, but he can do that. Yeah.
Together, we're unbeatable.
Yeah. I do. And like for a second I was worried about one of my guys getting fucking completely surrounded. Then one of his abilities actually took him completely out of like the circle and I was like, "Oh, hey. There's so much I can do with this, isn't there?"
Elliot, are you okay?
I don't see any obvious injuries.
I'm okay.
Ow.
I was just so relieved the fight was over. The strength kind of just... I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired or worried or anything.
I guess I'm just used to fighting monsters like these.
You need a hand?
No, I'll be fine. It was just a moment. And there we go.
Look out!
Elliot!
Huh?
Oh god, it's a bug.
No!
Who saved the boy?
Looks like I made it just in time. Thank Adios for that.
Ooh. Ah, why did it have to be you? You're a cunt. I don't want you in my party. Fuck off.
What?
Said your name was
Him?
Yeah.
My boy with the gun?
He's an ass.
He's not an ass forever. And he's,
Okay.
He's pretty fucking cool.
Okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt since you're vouching for him.
I forgot his fucking name though.
Macchius, I think.
to realize that I shouldn't have just stormed off.
Zacchaeus!
Macchius, yeah.
Let
Man.
that arrogant noble goad me into losing my composure and acting on impulse.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of a dick.
So I just
I'm
wanted
glad
to
that you
say
acknowledge that.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Acted foolishly, and I hope you can forgive me for it.
okay.
No sweat. Water under the bridge.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
That's fine, man.
We all have moments when we say or do things we regret. That's human nature for you. Oh, and thanks for saving me, by the way.
I'm just glad I happened to be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were. Is it just the three of you here?
Yeah, we stood around talking for a while, so the others are probably ahead of us at this point.
He's an asshole because he has to put up a front.
I can't imagine you'll find
Alright. I guess I can respect that. That's fair.
You notice that he's one of the only people with a gun.
Yeah. Actually.
There's a reason for that.
Oh.
I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you, would you?
You can
pretty skilled
come.
with the gun, so you might find it useful having me along.
Sure thing. Welcome aboard. The name's Rein Schwarzer.
I'm Elliot Craig. It's nice to meet you.
My name is Gaius Warzel. It's a pleasure.
Gaius Warzel.
The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machius Regnitz.
Regnitz.
Could I ask you what social class you each belong to?
Oh boy.
I realize how that must sound, considering my recent outburst. But
Yeah.
please don't take it personally. I'm simply curious to know who I'm associating with.
Alright, like if any of these fuckers are noble, they're not gonna
Well,
want to say it.
My parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin with.
Ah, so you're from abroad then. What about you, Rein?
Well... let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all in equal standing here.
What kind of an answer is that?
We should probably get moving then. Somewhat concerned about the girls, as you might imagine. I'd feel
What,
much
that's
better
a
if you were
relief?
around to help if they were in
No.
danger.
he was like, I don't have, like, he was like, well, and then he was silent for a second. He's like, I don't have a drop of noble blood in my veins, like, so, or something like that. It's like, why didn't you just say no? I'm like, I'm cool.
Again, he has to put up a front.
The main character does?
Oh, I thought you were talking about other boy.
Yeah, no, I was talking about Reen
The
there.
main character is just the typical, like, protagonist is clearly strong, and other people can see it, but protagonist doesn't see it. Protagonist doubts himself. Protagonist needs to rag on himself. Protagonist needs to put himself in a light that's not worthy of admiration.
Hey, I do that.
I know.
I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's go.
Hi, honey. Are you telling me it's dinner time? Is it dinner time? It's 6 minutes to dinner time. Okay, I'll feed you. Yes, I know. Yeah. I know. There you go, baby. Sorry about that. That probably was loud. Oh God, no! Did you die from the loud? I'm so sorry.
What?
When I went to grab the headset, it hit the wall. So when I put it back on, I was like, "Oh, sorry, that was loud." It was silent for a moment, so I made the joke. I was like, "Oh God, you died from the noise. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
No.
I didn't mean to." Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, he actually did cover the Koreans, huh? So apparently, at the time that everyone was supposed to leave, everyone with their own arcs, the Koreans got delayed and sent word to everyone else that they'll be a bit late because they decided to incorporate other races into their arc, like Hanlons and shit like that.
Ah,
And that they'd be
okay.
joining everyone
Doing on the
else
school grounds.
maybe 1 to up to 400 years later.
Okay. That's cool. I must have, like, I didn't remember that. I probably either skipped over and missed the dialogue completely regarding them. But that's
well, then
cool.
It's good to know that the Geth choice isn't canon, because the Geth choice kind of wipes out pretty much all of their fucking race.
Oh God. That's not okay. But it's single target. I don't want to use single target. Will it really hit all of you, or are you playing with me? Oh my God, it really hit all of you. That's fucking gorgeous.
Give it up, everyone!
Alright, Solarian, I'm gonna need you to stop being racist. For a little bit.
Everyone's goddamn racist, and I just don't understand.
Right.
So break shot fires, okay. What arts can you use? Damn.
Well, I actually don't mind in sci-fi and fantasy when people are racist. And I think it's because racism, objectively, could never be good.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
But there's a reason, distinctive reason why we can laugh when we watch a fantasy movie and we watch a dwarf and an elf argue with each other and are being racist towards each other. There's a reason we can laugh at that. Same reason we can watch a sci-fi movie and watch two different alien races argue and make racist remarks towards each other. We can laugh at that. The reason being, mainly, that most of the base original quote-unquote racist or stereotypical remarks or phrases, they're nothing. They're nothing. They're the bare essence of like kindergarten bullying, making fun of someone. It's nothing to be intensely upset about when you consider what and how a lot of these racist remarks or stereotypes act. For instance, the prime example, oh, you're Asian, so you must be good at math. Now, while the only negative side of that is, if you're Asian, you're expected to be good at math.
Yeah.
At least the idea is, your race is good at something. It's not you're bad or down at something. Moving on from that, Mexicans are lazy. Everyone can laugh at that, but at the same time, who do you know to be the hardest working race in all of US or Europe?
Mexican.
So you know that, so it's funny and you can laugh at it when a comedian makes a racist joke on stage because you know it's not true.
Yeah.
So there's that there. The whole, black people like watermelons and fried chicken. I like that meme where the guy's like eating the fried chicken in the car, and he's like, I don't understand the whole, black people like fried chicken. Everyone fucking loves fried chicken, you idiot. Like,
right, it's tasty.
and it's like, yeah, exactly that. But that's the meme in itself, and that racist stereotypical remark is, oh, they like watermelon fried chicken. Who doesn't?
It's true.
Right?
I like watermelon.
And all of these are, again, very basic playground insults, okay? We're not... These aren't the stereotypes that were invented way later. These are base stereotypes. It's politics, government, and everything else that gets in the way from when we grew up to now, where now it's a racist stereotype remark to say that a Mexican is a rapist. Because of what politics have said, because of what the president said, because of what certain people in the media have said. That's what facilitated that. That's not an actual stereotype. That's not a racist remark in its foundation towards the race itself. That's just what was said and popularized by the media.
Yeah.
It's definitely not as lighthearted as you like eating watermelon. So you could tell how... again, racism will never be good. Never. But there's a reason why we can laugh at it when we see it in fantasy, when we see it in sci-fi, when we see it in all these other depictions. Because we know at its core, it's mostly just people picking fun at each other, in the same way that a family would pick fun at each other internally.
Yeah.
That you pick fun at your sister with, that I pick fun at my sister with. Shit like that happens is just on a racial level, like it's in fantasy, is, oh, you have a pointy ear, I'm gonna call you a knife ear. Okay, well you're distinctively short. I'm gonna call you short.
Right, like short stack, like small fry.
But even then, it's very lighthearted when you actually think about it. When you think about the terms, how they're not. You rapist Mexican, that's very different. That's very different.
Oh yeah.
So...
Yeah, and when we experienced it, or like when my elf experienced it and your undead experienced it in Divinity, like, even then, you know, like I was like, oh well, fucking skin liquor is kind of bad, but like really, it's not. 'Cause, like it's licking skin.
Leave it to me.
Like you said, some of the other stuff we've heard is way worse.
Yeah, I don't remember what the comparison.
Corpse eater or something like that.
No.
Oh.
It wasn't anything like that. It was like, no, I think it was skin liquor that I took offense to, and the other thing was not as bad. So maybe it was corpse eater, because the reason I took so much offense to the skin liquor thing as opposed to like corpse eater, because corpse eater is like, your race is known for that because legitimately you guys fucking do that. I mean, you even did that, so he's not wrong. And skin liquor insinuates that you're not even willing to eat it. You just lick the shit and then you lay it to the side. Which that is, in itself is insulting, because you're people, almost in I feel like a Native American sense of not wasting any bite of an animal, is why the elf race in Divinity probably eats people, is they're not wasting the person.
Yeah.
They're not wasting their memories and their experience and everything that they've been through. They want to continue it. And that's why it's more symbolic in that way. So to eat something is more natural. So to call you out liquor is like, oh, fuck you. I eat, if anything, I eat that shit. So fuck you.
Right? It's like, I eat all of it.
I don't let it go to waste.
I don't. Waste not, want not, motherfuckers. Pya. I'm always getting this boy surrounded, and then he just dashes away again. Let's fuck them all.
My turn.
Pya.
Oh, we did it.
Wait, Dad. I am never gonna get one of these better advantage fucking things. The enemies move so fast.
Kayla, it's not hard.
It's hard, because it's like, get behind them, and then I hit them, and then I try to get behind them, and they've already fucking hit me.
The angle is pretty generous.
It's... okay. Oh shit. I was the wrong person. Damn it all. Oh, whatever, I'll keep them all here for a second then.
My turn. It's my turn.
So all of you will take damage from that. Alright, your boy's pretty cool because he's got a lot of AoE damage.
Give it up, everyone.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
My turn. There.
God, you got hit. Dodge, boys.
Leave it to me. Go. There.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Triple kill. Yeah. I do enjoy being able to save whenever the hell I want, not like only at rest points or whatever. I guess give me the ability to save in between fights. I want down there. How do I get down there?
we meet again.
Are you gonna scoff at me every time you see me, you dumb whore?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I told you, she doesn't even really become fully likable in this game. She doesn't become likable until later in the next game.
What a whore.
Well, it seems you've cooled your head a bit at least.
Yeah. But
Yes,
thing is,
calm down now.
Japanese are very into the girl that neglects you type.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah.
So, she could be a bitch and, she go fuck herself then.
Well, it's the same reason why
I've
when
introduced myself yet, have I?
you saw me play Valkyria, the girl that was on the cover with me,
Yeah.
one bitch, Riley, she was automatically opposed to me at the beginning.
Ugh. See, I don't like that. Like, if you're gonna act like you don't want me around, then fuck off. I'm not gonna be around. Simple as that.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Huh.
Yeah, no,
That's down on
Japan's
the
very
southeastern
common,
outskirts of the
common,
empire, isn't it?
common,
Correct.
fucking.
It's an old castle town on the
trope
shores
of-
of Lake Eber.
Get away from me, loser. She's the one that I need to have.
That's stupid.
Connected to the rest
I
of the
agree.
trade.
It doesn't make any sense.
It fucking doesn't.
Wait, so your father would be...
Yes, my father is Viscount Arcade, Lord
Kill.
of Legrand.
Yeah, I'm here. Did you hear me?
Do you take issue with that?
I said it was fucking stupid.
Did it?
Huh?
What time is it?
8? 8:11 for you.
PM, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I guess because I'm used to it. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's what it is. My neighbors, they installed new lights on the side of their house and they go into my window. I'm used to it looking so much darker by this time that I was like, the way that it's shining into my window now is the same kind of light that's like, it's 6 a.m., like, the sun is barely coming up kind of light. And I was supposed to be like, it cannot be 8 a.m., that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no. No way. No fucking way.
No, not at all.
Machias, was it?
Machias, was
For
it?
myself, but I don't feel I've ever done anything to bring shame upon myself in Adios' eye, and I fully believe the same to be true of my father.
Please, I meant no offense. I'm...
Yeah, are you sorry?
I don't believe we've been introduced.
Hello, Emma Milstein.
I'm Emma Milstein. Like Laura, I come from a distant region of the Empire. I was only able to attend Thor's thanks to a scholarship, in fact. It's very nice to meet you.
A scholarship? Indeed. Now that you mention it, our instructor did say yours was the top score on the entrance exam. I think I was outdone. Why a girl, no less?
Your boy is a little hard to like, because every word that comes out of his mouth is another foot in there.
He's basically the equivalent of Neji before Naruto humbled him.
Cause like...
He assumes that he's better than everyone and he can get shit done, and everyone else needs to just stand back because of his glorious, gracious ass.
Like, fuck's sakes, he pick and fight with the nobles right off the bat. Now he's like, I was outdone for the top scores by a girl, no
that's why I'm
less.
comparing him
Quite the prodigy.
to Neji. Is the reason Neji was so angry is because his family served beneath another branch of the same family that was above him.
Yeah.
A problem with authority.
Authoritations. That's
I
fair.
don't have any training
And
in
a
the
reason
martial
for
arts
it.
either, so this is the weapon they recommended.
But
for
I'm
me.
not gonna tell you, you're gonna have to find that out.
Oh, cool. You got an orbital staff too. Yours looks different from mine, though.
Huh, so it does. I wonder if it's just cosmetic.
Fuck her. Fuck her. Let her be a bitch.
Is something the matter? We're all acquainted now. It's only proper that you introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Ugh. Oh wow, we're not even gonna get your
From Brewer.
full last name, you stupid slut.
It's a pleasure to meet almost all of you.
Ugh.
Elisa.
Brewer, huh? What's it like living there? There's probably a new technological breakthrough every week.
The Rhineford Company's based in Europe, and they're the largest heavy industry corporation on the continent, aren't they?
I suppose they are.
Oh, that's
So,
who she is.
I guess that bow must have been in that case you had with you when we first met, right? I've never seen one like it. Is there some kind of orbital mechanism built in?
There is, but I don't see how that's any of your business.
Oh my god, why are you such a cunt? He's trying to be nice and you're just a frigid skank.
We've all run into each
Yeah.
other wandering around.
I think that would be for the best.
Yeah.
It's not
I
safe.
hate
Concerned
her.
about that.
It's pretty not great, isn't she?
Nope, she's fucking terrible.
She's the blonde one, Kayla, like you.
I'm not blonde!
Beg your pardon?
I'm a redheaded.
Yes, but you
stepchild.
forsaken your hair.
I have not faded out to blonde after I dyed it purple.
It faded out naturally, meaning you're blonde now.
Okay, but you know what? Like, if I grab my hair here,
Blondes
there's
lose brain cells.
predominantly brown and red in here. My hair looks gold,
Brunettes.
thank you.
Brunettes bring brains and blondes lose brain cells.
I don't lose brain cells. Okay, maybe I do, but I just have blonde in my hair.
The losing of brain cells suggests otherwise.
Well, no, not blonde. Redheaded
I don't
stepchild.
mean to boast, but I'm confident my swordsmanship will be more than sufficient to protect us. For now, I think it's
I got that
best to divide the
auburn hair,
separate groups.
kind of.
There
That's right. We still haven't run into that silver-haired girl.
In that case, 2 teams means double the chance to find them. 2 teams is double the coverage, and double the chance of crossing paths. How's that sound?
I have no objections.
Why'd you, like, hold us at sword point?
All right.
Okay, but why is it like they put their weapons away and they disappear into their asses? Wait, ladies, where are you
In my
hiding
ass.
those?
She really doesn't seem like she's gonna let that go, does she?
It wasn't even
It
his
was
fault.
clearly an accident. Everyone could see this. But I don't suppose it makes any difference to her. Still, is no one else worried about leaving a group of girls to fend for themselves?
Well, you know,
in a
there's
place like
an
this?
actual
There are forums
source
here.
slash reason
Perhaps one of
for
us should go follow
why games did that.
Why is that?
The very
I don't think
first
we have
one,
anything to worry about as long as Laura's
Japan capitalized on this.
I doubt
They
you-
were some of the first people to make
It's certainly an enormous
3D
I'd
polygonal
call the
games,
comic
right?
book huge, but at the end of the
Mhm.
day, a
Because
lady
we're talking Sega, we're talking Nintendo.
Yeah.
She's taller and sturdier than I am.
D&D has also been
Though I
around
admit
for a
it's
very,
still
very,
hard to
very,
believe
very,
it.
very, very,
I'll
very,
bet
very
you
long
whip it
time.
around without breaking a sweat.
And just as they are very invested in Western cowboy-esque
The Arcite
culture
School of
for some
Swordsmanship
reason,
serves as a
they are
general
also
basis for
very
the
invested
techniques
in
used by
fantasy
knights throughout
culture.
the
The reason
Empire.
why a good, I think, what was the last statistic? 80% of their animes take place in fantasy origin situations.
Yeah.
So they're also very invested in the D&D lore as they are in what they consider to be cowboy lore.
Uh-huh.
And they one of the very essences of D&D is a function that we see working in Divinity 2, which is magic pockets, the ability to transfer or conceal something immediately in your quote-unquote inventory. So that has existed, however, in novels before games even adapted it, and even then, some of the very first ones were Japanese fantasy 3D polygonal titles that embraced that similar idea of creating an inventory and storing things, and the animation was almost always either slotting something towards your back or towards your lower back, and then it would just disappear, aka magic pockets.
Which way do you think we should
As
go?
that trend continued, as more 3 even Western designers like adopted the idea that like, well, if it works, it fucking works, and they knew that the animation was putting something behind your back and it disappeared into your inventory. So everyone started using that concept, but it all stemmed actually from D&D's Magic Pockets.
Wow. All right. Well, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. It's a weird little piece of like gamer trivia because it even extends past being a gamer. It didn't originate from a video game. It originated from the D&D idea when you were playing with your friends. You invited them over. You all dressed up in costumes. You had a board set up of that's how players were able to at least exchange items through magic pockets.
Shit.
Having an inventory, even though a wizard would wear like only robes. So how could they carry anything?
That's fair.
A barbarian.
And their magic armor. And you are cutting out because of, I think, distance. So I think you muted yourself too. I would need to use the bathroom. So hold that thought. I'll be right back. Wow. Magic pockets. Da, 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 da. Hello? Are you here?
Yeah.
Okay.